Yo, turn the fucking mic on.
Yo, DJ, spin that shit, yo. Episode 3, we turning the fuck up.
That's what
Let
you
me
gotta
stop.
do. You
Let me
just
stop.
gotta.
Starting off of all ratchet and shit, like I wasn't raised right. What's going
All
on here?
right, stop it. Don't act like you ain't a demon over here.
Yeah,
Trying to
man.
act like you like you a angel. Fuck out of here.
Putting on the
Speaking,
front for the mic is crazy.
yo, speaking of demons, welcome back to episode 3, the Allen Iverson episode, right? We're turning up episode 3,
D-Wade episode.
or D Wade, yeah. Shout out the legend, both legends. Can't really choose one. Well,
Damn,
actually, I do.
I didn't have a number. I didn't know we were doing numbers. My bad.
No, I just that was just it was off the cuff, off the cuff. My boys, Lou, Armani, Khalil, the L.A.K Pod, episode 3. How y'all boys feeling, man? Another week.
Man, I'm feeling great. I
Feeling
can't
good.
complain.
For real.
Week's not too bad. Week's not too bad. Had some crazy shit happen not too long ago, but we recovering.
Hey, that's all we can do, bro. All we can do is recover and bounce back, and not let that affect our day to day moving forward after that. So
Yeah, man, we potting, man. Now you can forget about that.
yeah,
This nigga
we
said we
we
podding.
potting out here.
Yo, you see, that's how you
Um,
know you young. You out here just making up words. We podding. You about to have
Come on,
people out
stop.
here talking about
I'm
we
down
podding.
I'm down
Come
with the
on, bro.
making up lingo as you go. You know what I mean?
Oh
Yeah, bro.
man. And then
That's what
this nigga
creates a
out
friend
here
group,
talking
bro.
about, oh, I'm down with it. Oh man, here
That's what
we go.
creates a friend group. That's what generates the extra bonds between the friend
Yeah,
group when
the
you guys create
inside
a lingo and
jokes.
it's just between y'all. You know what I mean?
Yo,
Yeah.
You should know
I'm
better than that,
glad.
bro. Come on,
I'm
man.
glad you brought up friend group. That was actually perfect because a pet peeve right now has to do with friends. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo,
Friends,
I
how
I ain't
many of
gonna
us
name.
have
I ain't gonna.
been friends?
I don't got too many after this. I guess not. But yo,
Okay.
let me tell you something. It's something that kind of really grinds my gears, really. And honestly, the only reason why I say grinds my gears is because I feel like I'm a pretty caring person. But when you got someone that you've grown up with for a long time, whatever, long time friend, whatever. Let's say y'all move. You take your time, you go out, you go and visit, you see them. Hey, what's good? I'm in your neighborhood. You check them, say what's up, yada yada, spend time. What annoys me is when someone tells me they're gonna come check me and actually don't come check me, or when someone is actually making time to go do other things in other states that are in nearby areas of me and still
Yeah.
don't come check me. It's like, damn,
Damn.
dog. Like, how we lifetime friends and you can't even say what's up, bro. Like that's crazy. So I think that's just something that's kind of just really annoys me. Like if you say you're gonna do something, then do it, kind of deal. Don't get your hopes up. It's kind of one of those things. Like if your parents tell you, hey, I'm gonna buy you this for your birthday type shit. Oh, you get excited for it. Your birthday come. Oh, you ain't get it. Like, damn, man. Like after that,
Oh,
it's
that
like,
was for the most. I mean, shout out Mama, right? But
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was used to,
Mama.
right? Yeah, that's what I was used to. But that was because we struggled out here. But when she tried, she did her best. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I get exactly what you mean, bro. Like, and I probably this one thing that I'm mentioning, I took this out of everything. And it has nothing to do with what exactly you're talking about. But you say, yo, when you in town, or when I'm in town, I'm expecting to check me. Like when I hear check me, I'm thinking like, what's good, pussy? You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, facts.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, hold on. Like I thought you guys were supposed to be friends, family, or whatever. You over here talking about checking. Like
Yo,
what's going
Khalil,
on?
Nah,
that's some
nigga.
New York lingo or something?
It,
Check
Oh
me.
my God, here
I
we
would
go with this guy.
when I
Here
heard
we
that was
go.
from people from New York. So
New
I'm over here
York.
thinking, I'm like, did the definition change?
Here we go.
It
Here we
sounds like some
go.
New York stuff. Like, yo, check me, B. Hey, yo. Hey, yo,
All
check me at
right,
the
all right.
bodega,
I
B.
don't know.
Thought
I don't know
cheese,
what
B,
you.
with the
I don't know
bev,
what
B.
you Southerners
The
say,
Aki
but
way.
I guess if you want me to say it the correct way, I moved to another state.
You
He
tapping
lives in
in with me.
another
You
state.
tapping in. You
Yo,
tapping in.
you gonna say what's up, dog? Like you ain't gonna come by. How you doing? How's life? How's the fam? Check in. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Is that a little bit more
Now,
to y'all
now I
liking?
understand. Now I
Oh,
understand.
okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool,
Thanks for
cool.
clarifying.
To the listeners, I hope y'all understood because I ain't saying it again.
No, I think they got it. They got it.
New York
But
in
no,
the building.
but no, I agree with you. I agree with you. It is annoying though. Like you're expecting, in a way, as they say, don't expect things from others and stuff like that. But if it's like how you're saying, setting the stage by, it's like a best friend, or a really good, just a really good friend that that every time you guys typically are in each other's cities or close to each other's homes, you guys do check in, tap in, whatever, and then
This guy.
then all of a sudden then it just like randomly just stops with no
Hashtag make sure you check in. Make sure you tap in. All right.
tap in, tap in. All right, Armani, what you got?
Actually, got a pet peeve. I got a pet peeve, bro.
Attaboy.
Hey,
All
good
right.
job.
Segway.
It's your turn. It's your turn, anyways.
So
Atta
tell
baby.
me how on Sunday, right? Sunday was my sister's birthday. We go out to Texas Day, Brazil.
Where was
Eating
my
mad
invite?
meat. Pause.
That's
We
crazy.
was eating mad
Whoa, whoa,
meat.
whoa. What
I
happened?
said pause. I said pause. If you say pause, it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
that's. I just
Not
want to
if
make sure I
you.
heard correctly. That's all.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Continue.
We ate lots of meat, man. So ate meat, and then towards the end of the thing when we about to pay, right?
Oh, eat
Server give
meat.
us our receipt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he like, go ahead, sign, tip whatever you want. I'm like, all right, bet. So I write down my tip. I ain't gonna disclose what the tip was, but it was good. I took care of my boy,
Yeah, I
right?
was gonna say, take care of your people. So go ahead.
I took care of him, and he
Just
was
making
Yeah,
sure.
black
make
too.
sure
So I
make
was
sure
like,
you
A
you
give
know
him
former
that
what?
a
good
former
tip.
server, I understand the importance of the tip. So
Of the good
No,
tips.
nah, for
pause,
sure.
pause, pause.
Yeah, nah,
Pause.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa,
Mm.
Play.
Wow.
I went a little out
Whoa.
of hand there.
Anyways,
My apologies.
um, look, y'all. So I gave this man a good tip, pause, and
Mm-hmm.
then next thing you know, this man say, "Hey, you can't show more love than that." I looked at him. I'm like,
Mm.
Nah.
So
bro,
basically,
chill, get out my face,
What was this
basically
man
bro.
what I'm
expecting?
hearing, he was expecting a bigger tip from my man Armani. What yo? Show him the tip,
No,
dog.
bro, you gonna get the
Show him.
tip I want to
Yo,
give you. I ain't gonna give you a bigger tip. Like you gonna take some, however much tip I could give you, you take it. Pause.
Damn.
I'm
Pause,
sure
Damn.
you will, sir. I'm sure you will.
So just
bro.
like, so did
And
you
this
just force it on him, or did he just take it?
I mean, is there
kept
a
me,
difference?
bro. He asked me for more, and I said, bro, no, bro. This is how much tip I could give right now, bro.
Yo, all right. Let me ask you. Whatever
Pause.
the amount of the bill was, was
Right.
the tip at least 20% or better?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, bro.
Then he's a jackass.
I did it
Whoever
off
the
of
Okay.
the
server was at
suggestions, bro.
Texas and Brazil, where was it? Texas and Brazil. Where? Name the location right now. Call it out.
Oh, I ain't gonna do my boy like that. I ain't gonna do him like that.
You
I ain't gonna
lucky,
do him
because
like
if
that.
it
Oh
was me,
man.
I would have said exactly where you worked, and you're a jackass.
Bro, he looked at me dead and like he looked me in the eye too, bro. And he said,
Uh,
"You can't show more love than that, bro." I'm like, "Nigga, I gave you what I could, bro. Like, what you talking about, bro? Like,
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, that's a
what
huge
bro,
pet
a
peeve right there.
asshole.
I ain't
That's
gonna
that's a
lie,
pet
bro.
peeve of me. Hey, you
Even
better
if
than
I ain't
me.
tip you
What
nothing,
what what
it's my
was the
prerogative.
service good? Was the service at least
It was
good?
alright. It was cool.
No,
Like, it
no, no, no,
wasn't.
no, 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 no. I wasn't asking if it was alright. If the service was good or bad. Ain't no in between, my
No,
nigga.
that
Which one?
what you mean? It wasn't either, bro. It was alright. Like,
It was
it
just
was
basic. He was
alright.
just
It was
getting he was
basic.
just getting
So
by
what?
doing the job, right? He
Yeah.
was
So
doing nothing
basically, is what
Yeah.
extraordinary,
yeah. So basically, what you're saying is you ain't gonna remember anything about him besides the fact that he asked for a bigger tip.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right, cool,
Not
cool.
Well,
to say I
hey,
So
Mr.
couldn't give a bigger tip, but I gave the tip I wanted to give. You
All
know
right,
what I'm
now let me
yeah,
saying?
ask you.
see,
Now let me ask you, if it was the same sort of service from a female, would you have given more tip? No,
that's a valid question.
that was not. That is a valid
Yo,
question. I don't know why
It's
you're
a valid
laughing.
question. Valid question.
yo. All
Valid
right.
question.
You want the real answer, or you want the answer you want to
I
hear?
mean, yes, we're on here because of lack of control. We want to get the real answers out of you. So
I ain't gonna
yes,
lie,
Yeah,
bro. If she was a female and she was like attractive,
we
yeah,
didn't
I ain't
ask
gonna
all that.
lie.
We just asked if he was a
No, no,
female.
no, bro. I gotta give context, bro. I'm not gonna just, you know what I'm saying. I have to give context. Like, if she looked good, then I probably would have, you know what I'm saying, showed a little bit more love. But it would be like subconsciously. Like, it wouldn't be something where I'm like, oh, she bad. Let me make sure. You know what I'm saying? It would be like subconscious. Eh, like we're more prone to show more love when it comes to like attractive server females than we are dudes, just because it's
that
the
is true.
male gaze, dog. Like it's subconscious. It's not something that you really think about. So,
Okay,
but to
good
be
That
take.
is.
completely
I mean, that
honest,
is that is
probably.
true. You
That's a
remember?
valid take.
And I guess now just to kind of like move on from that, like, but kind of keeping it in the same circle. But you remember, I think I told both of y'all, if not for sure, I know I told Armani. So back
Mm-hmm.
in my day, which wasn't that long ago, but when I was serving, right, at a restaurant,
Mhm.
I know that I was better than certain females when it comes to the customer service and all that stuff and just knowing the menu, all that good stuff.
Right.
And that's what that's what sets the example of a good server where you make good tip. Obviously, depending on the vibe of your guest, you might be a little off, right? But
Right.
typically, if they're giving you great energy, you're giving that super good energy right back. And if you got that characteristic to be a server, then you make, typically you should make good money, right? So
Yeah, for
I would
sure.
see the opposite because, a female attractive, or she may not even be attractive, she's just a female, right? Like they get, and nothing wrong with it. Hey, I'd be doing the same shit, right? Like I stick to my guns and just that's good money, right? And if I'm a
Right.
female and I just, get my hair all pretty, get, put some makeup on before my shift, shit. I
I'm
mean,
sure you did.
yeah, I did that once or twice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
This took
was
a,
that
a
was
left.
that was you caught me off guard, but that was a good one. I normally would laugh, but you caught me off guard.
Yo. Nah, you good,
Hmm.
you good.
Yeah, you caught me off guard. That was
All
good.
right,
Oh
well,
well.
what's
Two
what's what's
points
your
for
pet
Armani.
peeve though,
Two
bro,
point
bro?
two points for
Yeah.
Armani.
What's your pet peeve? Because
Yeah.
we know what you were doing back in the
So
day.
Right?
so stop. That was once upon a time. It was only two times that I did it. So one of my yo, honestly, bro, this happened to me this weekend. I went to Walmart, went to go buy a couple things, and bro, I hate people that walk down aisles and they don't move. Right? Like it's common courtesy.
Mm.
It's fucking common courtesy, bro. Like you see me walking, okay, and you're basically the direction you're walking is towards where I'm coming from.
Right.
Yo, just go to the side. Let me pass through with my cart. And they'll just stand there and then have to, the ones that I can't stand are the ones that like they'll put the cart there, look at you, and give you that look, and you're thinking, come on, you're gonna move that, right? And then they just go and look right into the shelf of whatever it is they're looking. So they don't move anything. It's just right there, blocking the fucking way. And when you say excuse me, they're like, "Oh, didn't see you there." The fuck you
Like
mean you
they
didn't
didn't
see me
see your
there? Like, get
bright
the fuck
ass
out of here,
cart.
bro. That's, I mean, yeah, I'm an angry person, so those things get me fucking pissed off.
Really grind them gears, huh?
Yeah, bro, it irks the shit out of me, man. And like the
Man,
fact that you
so
have to sit as a grown person, you have to sit there and you got to say something like that
Mhm.
shouldn't have to be the case. But hey, not everybody's built the same.
Bro, a lot of
yeah.
people aren't spatially aware, to be honest. Like they
No.
don't even know that you there for real, because they just be in their own little world. So
Yeah, and get the fuck out of here if you sit here and tell me the whole COVID really affected the social thing for people. Like, bro, come on, you
So you
must have
said
been bad
shopping in Walmart, huh? Shopping in Walmart. You say you were doing, Lou?
a little shopping at Walmart.
All right. Anything you got for the holidays? I'm glad you brought that up
No,
there. I mean, anything
all my
planned?
gifts. Nope, all my gifts were done online. I didn't go anywhere to go shop for that. It was
Damn.
literally buy a couple things here for my spot for food. That's about it.
Damn. Okay. So, any holiday drinks you gonna be drinking for upcoming Christmas holiday?
I
that boy drinking
mean,
coquito.
it's funny.
What's your holiday
Like
go to? What's your go to?
I love coquito, but not. I'm not a fan of sitting down and like sipping a whole cup of that. It just that the thickness, creaminess, pause of that drink
Hey
is
Wow.
those
yo.
type of drinks in general, bro. Like Baileys and shit like that. I can't, man. That fucks
Right.
up my
Okay.
stomach. But if I had
Ah.
to for like a nice, you set the mood right for like your typical Christmas fireplace, chilling with the fam. It's cold outside. Everybody got their turtlenecks on. You give me a nice
Turtleneck sweater.
you give me a nice old fashioned, bro, to like warm me up. I'll fuck that up for sure.
All right. All
Make it
right.
a
What about
smoked
you,
old
Armani?
fashioned at that. A smoked
Well,
old
I know.
fashioned.
I know you're not much of a drinker, but I mean, what about you? Your family, you do anything in the
Hey,
holidays?
man.
Any any
Nah.
specific drink?
Nah. Nah.
Nothing.
Just
So
chilling, man.
just water. Just water,
Chilling,
huh?
man. Yeah, we just
I like to
water and grinding.
every now and again. I like to indulge on some cranberry juice so it could detox me
Man,
up.
I'm
You
a,
know what I
I'm a,
mean?
I'm gonna have to let y'all boys tap into this drink that we got over here that we make over in Jamaica
Yo.
called Sorrow, bro. That shit's
Bro,
fire.
I've
You've been
tried
talking
that.
about sorrow for a little
I've
minute
tried it,
too.
bro. It's really good.
Yo, that shit's fire. I'm telling you all right now. You put some Jamaican white rum in there, that Ray and nephew. Yeah,
Ooh,
you
I
gonna
want
be
me you them.
boss
Look
man.
at
Let me tell you
David.
something. Let me tell you something right now. I put some here on your chest. So I gotta tell you that right
Yeah.
now,
Yo, you making some
Armani.
this year, bro?
You ain't
Yeah,
got hair in
man.
my
I got.
chest.
I got my grandma. She says she's gonna be chefing it up. She says she's gonna be putting that in.
Oh,
It's in the
damn.
works right now. It's in the works. Not right now, right
I'm
now, but
expecting a nice
it,
message in advance saying, "Yo, y'all boys trying to pull up,"
Yeah,
hey,
facts.
hey, I got
and
you. I got you.
keyword in advance.
In advance.
Yeah.
Got you. All right, so we got some holiday looks coming up right now, some shit going on.
Oh
Straight
yeah.
into
Oh
the
yeah.
basketball. We're gonna cut right into it. You know, your boys over here, New York Knicks. New York stand up, orange
New
and blue
York,
skies, baby. Orange and blue skies. Yes,
Can we
sir.
stop?
NBA Cup, NBA Cup. Hey, I gotta
get
get
your
this, bro,
Tims
because
out.
we yes, sir, get the Tims out. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Get the
yeah.
butters. Get the butters.
Get the
Bing
butters.
bong, bing bong. Yes, sir. Bing bong
Bing
was good.
bong.
Yeah, but anyways, I got my little shine. I had to do that. I had to throw that in there. But anyways, they won the NBA Cup. So what's that really mean for the New York Knicks? What y'all think? Do you think this means anything for them getting a championship, or is this just all just smoke?
Nah.
Nah, it's
I
just
think
smoke.
y'all can compete for a championship, don't get me wrong, but I don't think the NBA Cup really proves that. Like,
Okay,
especially when we look at the past few years since the NBA Cup has been implemented, none of them has ever won a championship. The real championship. Like the Lakers didn't win, the Bucks didn't win that year. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Am I
There,
missing
yeah,
somebody?
you're missing another team,
nah,
but
that's everybody.
is
It's
this
only
the
been
third?
3 years. It's the third one. That's it.
That's it.
That's
Oh
everybody.
wow, I felt
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
it's been four.
Oh, so it's still new. It's still
it's
too
still
new to
it's
really
it's still
tell.
new.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
new. But I
Yeah.
agree. I agree on that. But what about you? What you think, Blue?
Yeah, I mean, at one point, I want the league to really, and I think they've been doing a good job, but again, it's still very premature, only being 3 years in. Like, I really want them to make this a real thing, right? Because you have to put in perspective too. They're competing for the games, the in-group play games, with only about no more than 25 games into the season. So that's new teams that are put together, new players and new systems, rookies, new coaches, all that stuff. And you kind of,
Mm-hmm.
in such a short period of time, how can your team come together for one common goal? You're winning something, right? The purpose of this was to kind of put more excitement throughout the middle of the year for the NBA. So they do it in soccer. They do mid-season tournaments all the time, and those, you already know how hype those are.
That's a
So
Right.
fact.
I believe it could. I think that there's been a lot of negative input on it, especially by big media, that has put a bad a bad look for it. Like it's bad. Who There was somebody that recently came on and said it's not good for basketball. I don't know who it was. Could have been Kendrick Perkins or somebody from ESPN,
Maybe
which is
Mad Dog.
no, it wasn't Mad Dog. Man, it could have. I don't even think it was Perkins. It could have been somebody else. Either way, but somebody said that, and I think they need to put more emphasis on it because of those things, right? You get players that are still recovering from injuries, so there's teams that still play well in those games. Granted, yes, it's not for the championship, so to that extent, it's kind of like, all right, let's relax though. Like, can you win it come June? That's when it
Mm-hmm.
really matters. But I mean,
Honestly,
nothing that it makes like the Knicks scary. I think teams should still fear as much shit as I talk about them. I think that's still a team to fear when fully healthy and when everyone's clicking on all cylinders. So, but I don't think it's something to be like, oh, those guys are for sure gonna win the championship, no matter
I
who.
agree with you. I agree with you on that portion for sure. They even chose not to raise the banner, which is the first team to ever do that. So I agree. It should
Yeah, I
be probably
respect that
maybe
too.
just to put a little trophy in a little trophy case. I think
Yeah,
Armani, you mentioned like in their practice arena somewhere,
yeah,
and
I
they can
was
all
just gonna
say
say
like,
that.
Yeah.
"Hey, like
Right when you walk
this is
in,
what we got. We won." So yeah,
right by the
give them
front
a
desk.
little something. But I think until they really like change up maybe the way it is, maybe even implement it where instead of them playing it in a group, maybe they should just do knockout rounds from the start of the season. Have the first 25 games, and then whoever has the best record in the first 25, the top of maybe the top eight or whatever, and then do a knockout round. Because you're right,
Something
you,
like
you're
that, yeah.
stuck. If you're in a group, if that group you're already the stronger team, then maybe it'd be more exciting if instead of them just facing the Eastern Conference, maybe they did Eastern and Western. They just put them all together and say, hey, you face OKC,
Or
OKC, you face this. Like a couple of things. What are you thinking?
Or what if they do like a playoff style with same top 8 teams, no play-in style. It's just the top 8 from each conference, and they match them
Ooh,
up
I like
east to
that.
west.
I like that.
You
How
know
would
what
they
I'm
know which
saying?
one's top eight though?
Hmm.
Because the standings will
It's
be the
based off of
standings
the
at the time.
record, yeah.
Yeah. You wait until after like the first
Oh,
like
I see what you're
10
saying.
games.
For after first, okay,
Yeah, you
okay,
wait until after like the
yeah.
first 10 games of the season, right? Just to kind of see engage how teams are, and then the top 8. I mean, I don't know. That's just an idea. I know that
No, that's a
a
good
lot of
idea. That's
logistical
a good
things with it
idea. It
because
puts,
you could
yeah, I
have a lot
like
of teams
that.
from like from 4 all the way down to 10 that all have the same record, and it's all pretty much evened out. So there has to be like some type of system with that. But yeah, no, I think that would be dope as an idea. I just think that they're trying to
No, I
also
agree.
do crazy things with the All Star, so it's kind of like focus on like leave the All Star game the way it was, right? Let's go back to that, please, and then let's focus on the in season tournament because that thing could really generate. It already does generate money, but this thing could be a
Man, the
real
All Star is
thing.
kind of whack though.
Oh
I
no,
ain't
the
gonna
All
lie,
Star's
All Star's
cool.
kind of whack.
All Star's cool.
I've heard some people talk about, and I've mentioned before that I've heard maybe the All Star should be moved to the end of the year, kind of like how the NFL does it when it comes to their
Oh,
game. You know.
I don't
So I've
know
heard
about
that.
that.
I don't know how good that would be, but
Nah,
there's definitely talks of doing so many things. You know how they
these
are
boys
every
be
year. They
ready
got
to
the
take their
skills.
vacation, bro. They be ready to
Yeah.
end the season and just call it
Not
a day.
only
They don't want to
that,
worry about
but
shit.
now, yeah, right. But not only that, but bro, the ones who are going deep in the playoff runs, bro, and the ones who make the finals, it's like, bro, it don't make sense logistically for those guys because now they playing extra games in the playoffs. Then to come and play an All Star game after that, you know,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear
I don't
you.
know if that makes
How do
sense
they
for
get? How
them.
do they do it in the NFL though? When you're in the playoffs, don't they still don't they do
No,
like
so
before?
you
Oh, it's after the it's before the Super Bowl. That's
it's
right. Never
before the
mind.
Super Bowl. So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're more than likely, I think there's been every year. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think there's been a at least one player from the Super Bowl team matchups that have made the Pro Bowl, and they just you
They
skip
don't
it.
play it.
You
Yeah.
get paid.
yeah. I
You get paid
figured.
the little incentive that you get, but you don't
Mm-hmm.
you don't go over there. You just focus on like obviously the Super Bowl. No one gives a fuck about an All
Dang,
Star game.
Yeah,
I
and the
don't
thing
know.
with the NFL too is it's way less games. Like at most in the playoffs before the Super Bowl, you're gonna play 3 games. NBA, you could play up to what 7 times 3, 21 games. It's like that's night and day, if you ask me.
Yeah, I don't know because the dunk competition is getting kind of whack. You got your boy Mac McClung who can keep winning it, but he can't even hold an NBA contract. So I mean, I don't know,
Yeah, honestly, I say scrap the dunk contest. Like, you keep the
man.
3 point contest, scrap the dunk contest, and add a one-on-one tournament, and we lit.
I mean,
One on one tournament.
that's what I think they're aiming for. Like that's what
That'd
they
be
Yeah.
try to do at
interesting.
least.
But now the question is it going to be one of those things where the top players don't want to do the one on one to risk injury? Because that was kind of one of the things what LeBron did with the dunk competition. You know, he didn't want to compete for the dunk competition, and slowly other players followed after him.
Well,
Yeah,
you could. I feel like
and
they should do it to where you can opt in to play one-on-one, but it has to be all stars. Like you have to be an all star to be in the one-on-one tournament.
Okay, that's
You know,
fair. That's
and
fair.
then the starters get first dibs if they want to play in it or not. But if you a bench all star, you probably got no choice. If the starters don't want to play, but and you have to play because there's only so many all stars, then hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. If you don't want to play next year, make sure you an all star starter. That's how I would do it.
yeah,
Yeah, cold world out there for stars, I guess. But speaking of stars, another star right now that's actually coming out talking about that he's potentially going to make a return this year. Jason Tatum, claiming he's possibly making a comeback this season for the Celtics, who are
So damn
actually
stupid.
hey,
yeah,
they creeping up in the East right now. So strong claim. I mean, if he comes back, which personally I'm gonna say right now, I don't think he should come back. Not because I'm a Knicks fan, but just because health reasons wise, it doesn't
Yeah,
make sense. Yeah,
at
yeah,
all.
your team's in a good position right now, but why potentially hurt yourself or injure another portion of your body just because you're trying to win a championship? Like I don't think it's a smart move. You still I don't honestly, but if he came back right now, I still don't think that team would win a championship because you would still have to
Hmm.
go through the teams in the West as well when it comes to the finals. And right now, I just don't think with a healthy Jason Tatum or a just fresh coming back Jason Tatum is going to be enough to take the Celtics team to win a chip. So I say sit back, relax, come back next season when you fresh and healthy, real 100%. Don't rush it.
yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. I mean, like, to be fair, I mean, we're assuming here that OKC is coming out of the West, right? So if that
True.
is the case, which at this point it's like 98.9% more than likely to happen, they will run through a Celtics team, even with
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, because he won't be
Yeah.
fully healthy. And
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brown's going to be gassed. Everyone on that team is going to be gassed the fuck out if they were to make the finals, which I don't see that happening. Even like they they won't get past the Knicks.
Right.
Like
Yep.
like if we're gonna be honest, so
Yeah.
Detroit.
it's going
In a
Detroit
seven-game series, yeah, it'll be tough for them to
and
get past Knicks, and
as
even
physical as
Detroit
those guys are.
would difficult too because it
Yeah,
seems like Duran he's got it going, and Isaiah Stewart he could be a defensive nightmare honestly when it comes to just
yeah. He's
getting in
just
your head obviously and
he needs to just
physical.
relax. He just he's a, too
Hey,
much
you
of a
know
hothead.
he's
I'm not
playing a
gonna lie. I
part,
like
bro.
that. I like that.
I like
I
it, but at
that.
certain times you have to tone it down because yeah, it ignites your team. So even if you get ejected, it's like yeah, whatever. But there's
But
certain
that's
times
what he
where you have to
does. He
fulfill.
sets the tone.
Yeah.
Hey, at one point in time, Dylan Brooks
Yeah,
was that same guy. They called him Dylan the Villain when he got his nickname, and everyone didn't like it. And now, if you look
I
at
love
Dylan
it.
Brooks,
Mm-hmm.
now you're seeing how he gets into it, and people are like, "All right, now don't mess with Dylan." And he's not this now. He's got a 3 point going. So hey, I'm not saying Isaiah Stewart got 3 point going, but however, maybe that's what he's doing right now.
I
Maybe
mean, he
he's
still be
building that
shooting
character.
them shits.
Yeah, them ugly ass shots. Hey, shout out to my boy though. He from Jamaica. Let's go.
Hey, real quick, we gotta give Jalen Duran his props, bruh. To me,
Shout out Jalen
he's
Duran.
an all star to me right
Oh
now.
yeah,
The way he
Oh
playing,
sleeper.
yeah,
so
Yeah.
100%.
bro, the
I mean,
Pistons to
he's
me,
playing better than Jared Allen. He's playing better than Evan Mobley, in my opinion. I mean, Jared Allen,
yeah, yeah.
obviously, the reason why is because of injuries. He hasn't really played much this year, but I mean, yeah, right, as of right now, he's playing as one of the best big men in the East, maybe over, in the league.
You know what's
Mm-hmm.
crazy too? Fun fact is I didn't realize that Jaron Allen was only 6'9". I was playing 2K the other day and I
For
had to look that
real?
shit up. Yeah, you know that? I thought he was
That's
like a 7 footer.
bro. I thought he was 6'11".
Bro,
That's
I
all I
had
thought he
no
was.
idea he was 6'9". And they had this guy over here
There's
talking
no
about how
way.
he was a twin towers with
Bro,
Evan
he's
Mobley.
not. No, he's not 6'9", bro. Ain't no
Someone
way.
check it out for me. But I swear I googled it and it said Jared Allen 6'9". I was like, what? Did he shrink? I thought that man was a 7 footer, or at least like you said, 6'11". But hey, someone fact check me on that. But that's what Google said. Good old
No, you
Google.
right. Yo,
Yeah. See,
That's
what?
crazy.
that's
I'm
what I
shocked.
said. I
No,
thought he
like
was much
with
taller.
shoes on, he's like 6'11".
Let me check ESPN.
The majority of these guys are like shorter than what they put on those measurements. So even
Hmm.
The White was 6'9", but then you put on those
What?
shoes that he puts
I
on,
did not know
he's
that. I thought
six
he was
eleven, and
taller.
obviously he fucking flies.
Hmm.
So yeah, bro,
Damn, I didn't know
it's
Dwight was
shocking.
6'9". I thought,
Yeah,
damn, all right. Shit. six
but
nine.
you get like you put you stick
I'm
him
about
next
to
to
start telling
Dame.
females I'm 5'11". Fuck out of here. What you mean?
They got the Bronny effect. You remember when they was trying to say Bronny was 6'5"? They was trying to
Damn,
say
bro.
Bronny
Yeah,
was 6'5".
he's 6'1". He's 6'1",
Yeah.
barefoot, and then with shoes on, he's probably 6'3".
6'5" is crazy though. From barefoot to shoes, six
I mean, you
five, six
remember
one. That'd be wild.
back in the day that anywhere between 6'4" to 6'6" was like that sweet spot in like usually when those guys were around that height coming into the league, they always are either like a dynamic scorer or they became like a
Hmm.
superstar
Yeah.
Yo, facts,
once in their
facts.
time. Now that's like unheard of. You see guys that are 6'9", 6'10" coming in playing as a point guard. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and you got guys like fucking Wemby, which you kind of just got to
Yeah,
rethink the
and
whole
then
game all
yeah,
over again.
Yeah, he's
shifting the
not
league
So
even
around.
back to
human,
drawing
honestly.
boards.
He's not
But
What
human.
yeah.
next? What else you got for us, bro?
Well, yeah, y'all was
Maybe
talking
sticking with
about height.
basketball.
Shit, so we talk. Yeah, we still got basketball. We got 6'1" guard over here, back Trey Young in action. He's ice cold and
5'10".
not in a good way. Not in a good way. Oh, 6'5'10". Oh shit.
No, I
Shorter
don't know.
than Google. Anyways, yeah, he's good cold out there. He's not looking good. Kristaps Porzingis. We were talking about a little about it and I actually found out what it is. So he actually suffers from POTS illness. POTS illness, apparently what that has to do with, and I quote, because I had to look this shit up. Apparently, what POTS disease is where you have something to do with his heart and the blood going to it. It says that it's disorder of the atomic nervous system causing excessive increase in heart rate when standing, along with symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, brain fog, fainting due in bodies to inability to regulate blood flow. Essentially, when this dude is standing for long periods of time, he can potentially faint, get very dizzy,
Um,
Makes
or
sense.
fall. So, it's kind of crazy because they said the best way to really like kind of cure this, or I guess you could say And the decrease of it is he has to lay down, which obviously he plays in the NBA, so he's not going to really be able to do that much. So very unfortunate for him. But the reason why I bring that up is what's going on with the Hawks right now, dude. I mean, Jalen Trey Young came back. Jalen Johnson's looking like the franchise player. Some say Trey Young's still the franchise player. What y'all think?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This is how I see it. Jalen Johnson is the best player on that team, hands down, right now, if you ask me. However, as long as Trey Young is on that roster, he's the franchise guy. And it has more so to do with ego than it has to do with play or who's better. And it has to do with marketing too. Like when it comes to Trey, bro, he's not gonna be able to take a step back and be the second fiddle behind Jalen Johnson because he's already experienced taking that team deep in the playoffs, making all-star teams, being the one of the most dynamic guards in the league. Like he's been carrying the Hawks for a long time, bro. So if you ask me, as long as Trey Young is on that roster, he's the franchise guy. However, as we all know, it looks like Atlanta it will be shopping him, coming this trade deadline in 2026. So that's how I see it right now. Jalen Johnson going forward, once Trey leaves, he will be the best player slash franchise guy. But as of right now, because of egos, really, and because of history, Trey Young is a franchise guy.
Trey Young, the franchise guy. Ice Trey. All right, Lou. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much piggyback off everything that our Armani said. I mean, it's what I will say though is that to me, I think what the Hawks are trying to do though is basically give that key now to Jalen Johnson, because of course it's writings on the wall where it seems like he's out of there. Um, and this has been ongoing for what, like the past 2 seasons now, or
Yeah,
season
Yeah,
and a half.
basically.
yeah, basically.
So
Hmm.
they didn't re-sign him for an extension. They couldn't come to an agreement. I think, and obviously they re-signed Jalen Johnson. So I think they see what they got with all their young guys and the amount of pieces you can get back from Trey Young.
Hmm.
I think that's why they're navigating more towards the ending of Trey Young's tenure with Atlanta.
Is
Um,
Kristaps involved in that trade as well, or do they keep
I don't think
Kristaps?
so. I think they're gonna have they're
He
kind of
has
forced
no
to keep him
value.
now. Because
Yeah.
yeah, he has no value now due to this illness, and it's something that's been ongoing already now for a little bit. So it seems to have not get fixed after he claimed in training camp and in media day that it was already all fixed and handled. Maybe it was at the time, but it must be severe enough now to the point where it's clearly affecting him where he can't be out on the court. So hopefully they could get that down under control, because I mean that sucks. And to me, that doesn't sound like it could potentially have to end his career earlier than what it should, because of that type of illness, which I would hate to see. So I wouldn't want that for him. So I don't think he's involved in any trade. I just think whatever they do with Trey Young, they're going to get a haul back in return, enough to complete that team, enough to compensate for the absence of Trey Young. But I do agree that as long as he's there for media, marketing, and all that shit, it benefits them having a Trey Young, because Jalen Johnson, it's kind of, as of right now, it's kind of hard to market him. But Trey Young, with
Mhm.
just his image and all that shit, like the ice tray stuff, and
Yeah.
yeah, they benefit off that more, as while they got him, of course. But yeah, that's what I think.
It's about
I
the
love me
second
some
time I
Jalen
heard
Johnson though.
that.
That boy
And
cold, man. I will say that
yeah,
boy is cold.
He's literally ice trade. That's crazy work.
he's sorry, man. I mean, he's getting them triple doubles. I think he's at like five triple doubles for the season, if I'm not mistaken, with the Hawks. So, which is obviously crazy because it's only what his second year, ain't it, or is it his third year?
Yeah, third year, I
Nah,
think.
he's been in
But
the league for a
yo,
little minute.
that man, just like his, and he missed the majority of all last year too. With I
That's
think it was a
right,
torn labrum.
injuries.
Yeah,
That's what it
and he
was.
started off hot too. So this shows like his dedication on for his work ethic. Him wanting to expand his game. He's bro. He's like a I could like he's like a hybrid Jason Tatum, if you really think about it. Like if you look at it, like he's athletic, he could knock down the ball. I mean, we're not saying Jason Tatum is a knockdown shooter, is one of the best shooters in the league, but he can knock him down. He drives into the paint. He's physical. He plays defense. So like, to me, he's that modern day wing that you want on your team.
Yeah, he's what I
Yeah, and
wish Josh.
the crazy thing about Jalen Johnson, bro, is like his evolution. Cause y'all know me, like I watch high school hoops and college hoops and stuff like that. And bro, Jalen Johnson was one of the top high school guys coming out of high school, and he ended up going to Duke, of course, which is where all the highly touted recruits go. Who's gonna, be one and done and go into the league? And then at Duke, I'm not gonna lie, he played pretty bad. Like he was extremely
Yeah, he wasn't.
inconsistent at
Yeah.
Duke to the point where he ended up dropping out of the lottery. I think he was like 20th or 21st when he went to the Hawks. And then even in his rookie year, again, he was extremely inconsistent and was kind of really looking like a inconsistent role player. Like he was honestly looking like Cam Reddish, basically. Like he
Oh
wasn't looking
gosh.
good.
Yeah.
And then,
He
bro,
was
to
a yeah. He
see
was the 20th pick.
yeah,
Cam
bro. Yeah,
Reddish.
exactly. Yeah. So to see him evolve and get to the point that he's got to now, like doing that roller coaster ride, going from one of the top prospects in high school and then being inconsistent, dropping out of the lottery to being essentially an all-star now, it's crazy. Like he's had the craziest career paths that I've seen for sure, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
give
I
it
mean,
to you.
it
Yeah, he's
benefited him. Look.
Yeah,
did definitely
exactly.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
definitely did. And
it
this injury
basically
is
humbled
crazy.
him. Hmm.
It's interesting because now right now we've seen Trey Young. He did come back. He didn't record the best game coming back, but I am curious to see how the team's going to be doing with him back. So we'll tune in. We'll kind of see how that looks throughout the season. And the last thing I want to talk about here in basketball, I didn't really want to talk about it honestly, but I got to because it is a little surprising. What's going on with Cleveland? Yo, Donovan Mitchell, like they even get a chance to get in a chip anymore? They declining. Have they
Hell
reached a
no.
plateau?
No,
Plateau?
yeah,
Yeah.
Like what's
I
up?
think that team probably reached its peak, and they reached their peak with what they got now. And just to be quick, I think what they need is a departure from Darius Garland.
Darius
It's
Garland,
clear
yo.
that,
Yeah, I
and
agree.
it's not because he's a bad player. His problem, and I guess it could be just like on a personal note, or it could be on both, right? But it's his availability. He's not available. He's
Yep.
always hurt. So that's and you paid Donovan Mitchell all this money. You brought him in to complete that team. It's clear that that's your guy. Okay, so then trade Darius Garland, get your pieces in return because you will get pieces. It may not be a Trey Young haul type of trade, but you'll get pieces back in return. You'll clear
LaMelo
all that
Ball.
cap. Nah,
Sorry, I had
nah.
to toss that in there.
I honestly don't think that would work. They need a guy that's like a pass first type of point guard to complete that team. And honestly, to be fair, I think it might be time to get rid of Jared Allen too. I think his time is
I was
running out
Yeah.
thinking
already.
that.
So
I was thinking that
they
too
get
as
rid of
well,
those two
but
guys and they get pieces back in return that could complete that team and just add value and just join in and pick off from where they left off last year, then I think that they could be because Kenny Atkins is a great coach. Donovan Mitchell to me, he's a great player. I don't care what no one says. I love me
Oh
some
yeah.
Donovan Mitchell. So
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
it's he. I don't think those two guys are the problem, or
some
Evan
would argue he
Mobley.
can't win it in the playoffs. So, but that's for a different story. Hey,
Whoa.
that's for a different story, different episode. We said what we had to say. We brought it up. They're at a
We'll talk about
plateau.
it later on in the year,
We'll talk
depending on
about it
what
later
happens with
on.
them. Yeah.
But speaking of knockouts, though, I got to talk about that crazy knockout, bro. Jake Paul lost and now got broken jaw in two places. Yo, y'all seen that?
Yeah, bro. I
That's
mean,
the pure definition of pro versus amateur. That's the pure definition, bro. Anthony Joshua made that man go like, nah. Like
yeah.
you could
Yo,
tell Jake Paul has never experienced the like pure punching power that
No.
Anthony Joshua was
And you
giving
know
him,
that
bro. Like it
bro.
was crazy.
and that wasn't pure 100% power.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
the
He
the
went light
problem
on him.
child, the problem child definitely had a problem. That
Bro,
boy was
imagine he fights this guy Anthony Joshua fights guys around his size, maybe bigger at times. You're telling me when he throws 120% full strength at those guys and they don't go down. You're telling me that if he would have put that on Jake Paul, you're telling me that wouldn't have been more than two places where that jaw was broken? Like, bro,
bro. At this point, I think I don't. Is Logan Paul is bigger than Jake Paul, right, or just taller?
nah, I think yeah, he's just taller, but I
I
mean
think he's
overall
taller,
muscle
Yeah.
but he's
mass,
more
Jake
slim.
Paul's yeah, he's
Yeah,
more yeah,
I know, I
he's
know, I know he's doing that wrestling thing, so I figured he
yeah.
had to be in
I'm not
some type of shape.
Hey, but to give him grace, right? To play devil's advocate, you got to give him credit to go into a ring with a guy like that. I wouldn't say this was fixed because who the fuck is going to want to rig a fight and break their jaw in two places?
What
You know
was
what I'm
that? His
saying?
second loss, second career
I
loss, was it?
believe that was his second loss. Yes, I believe so.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even claimed that
Um.
he's gonna be fighting Canelo in 10 days, probably nine now. You think that's true?
Well, that's just impossible.
Ain't
Yeah.
no way.
And Canelo will he beat the brakes off of Jake Paul. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Canelo is still not someone to fuck with, especially if you don't
At
have
all.
legacy fights under your belt. Like you're not gonna sit here and tell me that you have legacy fights under your belt just because you fought one of the best in Mike Tyson at what 60. Like it's not the same thing. So
Yeah,
or
I
you
think
fighting guys like Nate Robinson. Come on.
right. Yeah,
Not
facts,
saying
bro. He
Nate
only
Robinson
has a
don't got
chance.
hands now. I'm just saying, like, if let's be real, you're not fighting guys like at the tier level of a fucking Mike Tyson all the time at their prime.
I
Yeah, I want
just
to see
thought
him
of a
fight Tyson
crazy.
Fury, bro. I want to see him fight someone like that, like a pure
It'd be the same thing
technical
as that. You know how
boxer.
big that boy is.
Yeah,
That's a
That's
I
a huge.
know.
Yeah, that motherfucker's
what?
huge. Yeah, that's a mammoth, bro. That's a
Anthony
mammoth,
Joshua and
bro.
him are about the same size. Anthony Joshua just got more muscle mass, but like this thing
No,
is
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
the
huge,
same
bro.
size.
yeah.
Nah,
They're
Oh, I
six
didn't
Fury
know
six,
looks
six
that.
bigger,
seven.
but like who knows? I don't
Damn,
know.
but
This
still though, I
motherfucker's
mean,
huge.
the Gypsy King is fucking huge, bro.
It's a big
It's so
motherfucker.
crazy because it's like he doesn't look in shape, but he is in shape. If y'all know what I mean, like, like he.
You guys ever seen the video of like where like he's playing music inside of his house and then they're playing the Biggie song and then his
Mhm.
kids are like singing it too and then it goes, you know very well who you are, and then the part where he's like, and if you don't know now you know, and then he says the word, bro, and then his kid just screams it out. Bro, it's the funniest shit. You guys,
Oh
I'm gonna
shit.
have to send you guys that shit. It's funny.
Damn, that is insane. You know, I just thought of because we was just talking about Jake Paul and fighting and getting knocked the fuck out. And I kind of wanted to loop this in a little bit. It wasn't in the order, but y'all seen DK Metcalf in that punch, right?
Oh, bro.
That's who need a boxing contract.
You
Yeah,
think they need to sign him up? You think they need to sign him
yeah,
up? Because it
bro.
didn't look like he showed all his power.
Hey, that boy gonna be a Deontay Wilder of the NFL, bro.
Yo,
Just
shit.
be
Might have to
knocking
sign
people
that
out.
contract.
Yo,
That
what
was
did the fan
wild.
to do him like? What did he do to make him that mad, bro? Like,
Who
I don't
knows,
know, but
bro?
he lost 550,000. He got suspended for 2 games for it.
Oh, he
What?
got
rightfully
That's
suspended
gonna
so.
2
hit
games?
2 games.
Oh, damn. And oh, don't forget too, he also got fined half a mil, bro.
Jeez.
$555,000, bro. All right, listen. For him, it may not. I mean, it's a hit. He's probably like, damn. But I mean, think about it. It's not going to
Yeah,
hit. It's not even going to make a dent in his fucking bank account.
facts. Not at
That's
all.
Wait, so is
crazy
he
though.
suspended without pay and he got fined?
That's probably
Yeah.
why that totals out for 2 games.
Is that like equivalent to getting fired on your day off?
Well, no, he was
No,
he.
he got fired on. No,
Well,
he
I
was
mean,
there.
yeah, he was. I mean, technically today is when they announced it, but maybe last night they probably already told him like, "Hey, listen, you probably gonna get suspended."
No, he
They
got
usually know
fired on
about
his
this.
break because he was on the sideline, so he got fired on his break.
Damn.
Hey, I mean,
That's
honestly, great win for them last night, though.
Yeah, for
yeah, they
Game
sure.
needed
was
it.
game was crazy. That was a good game.
They, they needed that win though.
They did. I mean, they're still in the hunt.
Hey, a lot of
Mike
teams
Tomlin
are in
making
the hunt
history
right
again.
now. Yo, I can't believe Mike Tomlin is actually doing this still for the Steelers. And I'm surprised
Mm.
that they're in the playoffs again, but I don't know if they're gonna make it far, to be honest with you.
Well, they're not guaranteed in yet, so they might not
Okay,
even make
all
it.
right.
They
Not
just
in.
finishing the season over 500, which is what that was like that
They not
that
in, but they
accolade.
don't got the little E by their name. Okay, my bad, my
Yeah,
bad. The E's not
yeah.
there yet.
Yo,
Not
speaking of Mike Tomlin, is he the Michael Jordan of the Atlanta Hawks? Think about what I just
Michael.
said.
What?
Is he the
What?
Michael Jordan of the Atlanta Hawks?
Mike Tomlin.
Yes.
The Michael Jordan of the Atlanta Hawks?
Why the
Yes, bro.
Hawks?
I'm
Because you know how the Hawks are the most mediocre organization in NBA history? I
The
feel like
Hawks?
are they?
Mike. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Even if you look at like their overall record of all time is like extremely mediocre. It's basically 500. So I
Damn.
Shit. I thought there
basically
was
what I'm
teams
saying
worse.
is Mike Tomlin the greatest mediocre coach of all time?
I mean, that okay, that's well put. Now I understand.
Man.
I would say, I mean, shit. Now putting it in those type of terms, yeah, I would say so. I mean, you got a Super Bowl out of it at one point, but that was, that's history now at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, bro.
history is always good to talk about and to remember, but at times it's like, okay, but what else have you done?
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like the Steelers are always like 500 or barely above 500, and they'll make the playoffs and they won't win a
and they
playoff
get
game. It's like,
crushed.
bro,
Yeah, that's what I was just about this. That's exactly what I was saying. Like they make it into the playoffs, they don't get far. Like why do they keep I don't understand why they keep keeping this guy, Mike Tomlin. Like how is he? You right, Armani. How is he still passing as the head coach there? I don't get it.
because what's
What
the
do,
For that reason.
alternative?
Yeah.
What's the
And it's not
alternative?
only that, it's like you know what it is that I think also too the ownership just got too. I mean,
Content.
and again, I don't want to say it's a bad thing because I don't want to take anything away from him either, right? But it's
is it
like,
like Dallas all over again with Jerry? What's his name?
No, don't
no,
get me
because they've
started
had
on them.
they've had terrible seasons. Like they've had up and down seasons for as long as we can remember. But we just can't discredit him for what he's done. I just also think it's the lack of getting rid of Ben Roethlisberger when they should have, and he was kind of
Hmm.
forced in that, right?
Right.
And they're complacent with what they have because he's built that culture there, and he's a great guy. He's a great coach, so that's why a lot of players go and like playing for him. But when it's all said and done, it's like you sometimes bring in guys that are out of their prime, or you wait too long to bring in guys, and it's like you've had those situations like you had last year where you had two
Yep.
quarterbacks. You Justin Fields started playing well, and then you basically give it to this guy just off of injury, but the guy was playing well before he got hurt, and that's my gripe with NFL as a whole, right?
Wait,
The
you mean
whole
he was
you
playing well?
losing.
Oh, sorry,
Jalen
my bad. Go
Jalen
ahead.
Fields started playing when last year started. Remember, he came into week one being the starter, and he was
Oh
playing
yeah, because
decently
Russell
well for
Wilson was
them.
hurt. That's what you're saying.
Well,
Russell
he
Wilson
was
was
hurt,
hurt.
yeah, but he was playing
Yeah,
relatively well.
yeah,
Then he got hurt, and no, Russell had came back already, but he wasn't
yeah,
starting. And
yeah.
then after that, he lost his starting role to this guy,
Oh,
Russell, because of he got hurt. But he was playing well before
I
he got
don't
hurt.
think Justin Fields got hurt. He did get hurt.
I think he got hurt. Yes,
Oh,
it
wow,
was either
because
that or once Russell came back, they gave him the starting
yeah,
job,
they gave him the
which is
yeah,
still
yeah.
stupid, bro. Like you don't, bro. This guy was hot.
I
He
agree.
was
I
hot,
agree.
man,
and he's
Justin
younger.
Fields. Where
You want
is
to
he
see
now?
with the Jets. Had a terrible year.
Yeah,
Jeez, the Jets, a team that rebranded, and man, they look like they need to rebrand again.
Yeah,
Honestly,
that
all
bro.
was
New York teams just need to be rebranded,
Get
except for
rid
the
of Woody
Bills.
Johnson, bro. But that's another topic for another day. Get rid of Woody Johnson. That man's the worst owner
Oh,
in the
facts.
league.
I actually no.
well.
Another day.
He
Speaking
needs to
of New
sell.
York, Jackson Dart possibly being traded for the #1 draft pick for the Giants. Yeah, yo, what are the
Ah,
Giants doing, bro? They lose their QB. My bad. They lose their running back. They lose their receiver at the start of the season. Then they lose their coach, obviously, to finish it all off. And then you got honestly that boy Jackson Dart, a low key concussion protocol, almost way too
Like
early in his
five
career.
times, yeah.
Yeah,
already.
dude,
I mean,
that's
wasn't that the story
crazy.
of his college career too?
I don't
Yeah.
remember
He
that.
he he would get hurt here and there in college
Yeah.
too. Say it was the
With
I
same
mean,
concussion
story.
protocol? Oh
Yeah.
shit.
yeah. I mean, honestly, it's like I don't think any team, whoever gets a number one, number two, or number three pick, in my opinion, wouldn't make a trade like that. That would be absolutely stupid. But if the Giants could get, I mean, but then again, I don't. Is there even a quarterback that's worth taking one or two?
The, the only one that's being considered for that is Fernando Mendoza from Indiana. He
I
actually
mean,
just won Heisman.
yeah. But I mean, come
Yeah.
on, like to trade a quarterback that already kind of knows your. I mean, granted, they're looking for a head coach, so I can't
They
really
should
say
have
the
they should
system.
have went for Shador Sanders when they had the chance.
Yeah,
What? Well,
bro,
Jackson Dart
that
is a good
that
quarterback.
he is, but
Don't get
Shador
me
with
wrong.
Malik Neighbors, bro, that shit would have fed families, bro.
Oh yeah, Shador. Yeah,
Exactly.
Shador is he was the best quarterback coming out of the draft last year, in my opinion. Like I thought he was better than Cam Ward,
Who knows?
but
Maybe he would have still been healthy if Shador would have been there. Who knows?
That
yeah,
was just like a freak accident, unfortunately. That did suck though.
yeah, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm high on Jackson Dart. Like I remember watching him at Ole Miss. Like I thought he was a good quarterback. I did think it was crazy to draft him over Shador, in my personal opinion. But he is a good quarterback. Like I feel like if y'all give him talent around him, and y'all continue to just coach him not to fucking run into linebackers like he's fucking Derrick Henry, then he'll be straight. Like y'all be straight
The,
with
the
him.
the
They
crazy
need
thing
to,
about the Giants is that they picked up Abdul Carter in the first round. They still technically had the chance to pick up Shador.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they had plenty of options in time to pick them, and they didn't. I mean,
So it just
granted,
makes you
they
wonder.
got Jackson Dart at a good price, right? Like
Yeah.
at the pick that they
Yeah.
got him, and then he's. I mean, I think he is a franchise like I can't fucking piece my words together. He is a tone setter, right? He is a culture
Yeah.
changer. I think that you like how you said you give him more talent. You need to buff up that O line more for sure
Yes,
because
please. Yeah.
that's a big thing on why he feels forced to run as much
What
as
they
he
need to
does.
do is they need to start recruiting out of Texas. That's what they need to do if they want to buff up the fucking O line.
Well, yeah,
Cause
that or usually like what, like fucking Penn State or Oklahoma or
SEC
something.
schools is usually like
Yeah, SEC.
LSU,
I
Alabama.
was
Well,
What
just
you
thinking
Alabama's
mean?
not
What you
that
Texas.
good, but like
mean?
Yeah,
Georgia.
I was just thinking Texas because y'all know athletes when they go to Texas for some reason I don't know if it's the food they eat over there or what, but they always bulk up. So
Yeah,
hey, I
Texas and the SEC, bro. Meat and potatoes. Pause. Hey.
yeah. What's up with you today, bro? Meat, potatoes,
Meat
tips, bro.
potato.
Bro,
Relax,
that's the
bro.
only way
Take it
to describe it.
easy.
Like them boys in the South, bro, meat and potatoes, bro. That's what's bulking them up
Some
like
good
that.
old meat and
You
potatoes.
know what I'm saying? They got some junk in their
Man.
trunk. Pause.
Please, please, let's go to the next topic before this guy gets more. He says some more out of pocket shit. Please.
Hey, yo, so Samson Nakua, brother of Paku Nakua, steals Lakers rookie Ado Thero, not Adolf Army, okay? Armani, my bad. Not Adolf, damn it. All right, steals a
The
Lakey
mustache man.
rookie's car, BMW SUV, yo, crazy. Later got released. Yo, wild things going on over there. But other than that, we got here is AFC and NFC right now. Who y'all got coming out for the AFC and then with the NFC so far?
I'll
Me
let Armani go
personally,
first.
NFC, I got the Rams. To me, they're just the most complete team. I don't really see any weaknesses with that team. The coach, damn, what's the coach? Not why I'm blanking out. Sean McVay. Sean McVay, to me, he's one of the best coaches in the league. Matthew Stafford is having a historic MVP year. They got the receiving core, they got the defense, they got the O line. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the Rams to me in the NFC are the most complete team. I really don't see anyone beating them. And then we go to the AFC, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me not to be biased because I'm like, it's
Say it
the
with your chest.
bro. The Patriots, to me, in
Garbage.
my opinion, are the most complete team in the AFC. However, Denver scares me, bro. Denver scares me, and believe it or
That's
not,
a good team.
the
Yo,
Texans.
if Denver scares you, then my boy, you need to be scared of Jacksonville because I think honestly they are probably the
I'm gonna
best
be
team in
honest.
Florida and the best team in the AFC.
Come playoff time, I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence. I don't. I really
You
don't. I
better
don't think
better
he's
start
gonna.
believing.
I mean,
Better start believing.
I,
They gonna do your team just like how the Bills did your team.
I mean,
nah.
I think Trevor Lawrence. I think with having Liam Cohen as head coach and him being an offensive friendly coach, I think that I think that if he has a good game and they lose for because of the defense or because of the run game or whatever, and it wasn't due to his play, then I think at that point it's time to stop like bringing that up. I know it's only one playoff game versus others that he's been in or just how he's finished off the year. But I think that Trevor Lawrence always had the intangibles to be a good quarterback in
Oh,
this
for
league.
sure.
And I
Yeah,
think
for
it just
sure.
took the right coach because I mean, look at the crazy shit he did in Clemson was insane, bro.
No
Oh yeah,
facts.
yeah, 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 for sure.
Like people
Dabo
forget how good
Sweeney.
he was in Clemson because how like not that he had a bad career, but it hasn't been like up to the standards of what everyone thought it would be. But
Hey, once
I ain't
upon a
gonna
time,
lie
you
though,
know who else
y'all.
was a quarterback on that team with Clemson? Fucking DJ Uwegali. You know what?
said yeah. Where is he now?
DJ
We don't know.
Oogie. Anyways,
So Khalil,
But
you
yo,
yeah,
said AFC, you said Jacksonville. So who do you have for for the NFC?
NFC. I was just kidding about AFC being Jacksonville. I'm gonna have to go with the Bills for the AFC. But for the NFC, I have honestly, it's kind of hard to look at the NFC because Giants is ass.
It's all good, man. They
So
have the E
I,
next to their name.
yo, yo, that was unnecessary, bro. That was
that's a
uncalled for.
crazy stray.
Oh, you know what? You know what? We're gonna come back full swing next year. All right, leave me alone. But I
Yeah,
probably
they
gonna take the
said
probably gonna take
every
the Seahawks.
Giants fan
Honestly,
after every season.
I'm gonna have to take the Seahawks, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Mhm.
Seahawks look.
Mhm.
And that's the only reason why I'm tapped into Seahawks just a little bit is only because of my brother, who somehow, some way is a Seahawks fan. I don't
My
know what's
brother
wrong with
too.
him.
That's crazy.
I have no idea. Maybe he was dropped as a baby. I don't know. But he's a Seahawks fan, so I
Well,
was
things
surprised.
happen.
I, I'm more so surprised than the QB. Honestly, I didn't think he was gonna be able to do it
Sam
against Sam
Donald.
Darnold. Yeah, I'm not. He shocked me this season. I thought it was gonna
Yeah.
be like a one-off thing with him. So for him to do what he's doing right now for the Seahawks, I think they're kind of primed and ready. Not even just that too, but Armani put me onto that receiver too. Yeah,
JSN.
yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie.
He's
That
that
boy,
boy's a beast.
that boy is the animal. I ain't gonna lie. I'm so, like I be trying to watch like how he catches like I don't get it. Like he does like what most receivers do, but he just somehow does it far better.
He's the most
So
technically sound. Like he's very technical when it comes
Yeah.
to his
He has
route
everything
tree.
you want in a receiver.
Right.
yeah, 100%.
To put it all in one, that's exactly how it is. Um, so for me, for the AFC, honestly, just looking at the top, right? I mean, I want to say, and I hate giving you guys credit, but I want to say the Patriots, right?
Oh
Because
my
I feel like
God.
Yes,
I feel like
sir.
they have the coach that could get them there, right? The only reason why I wouldn't say Denver is because I know that they got the coach, but I feel like when it comes down to pressured games, I feel like Bo Nix still doesn't have it yet.
Ooh, I was just about to say you're not feeling Bo Nix, huh?
Yeah,
You don't think the press
I trust in their defense, but
you don't trust the
their
17-year
offense,
veteran out of Oregon?
no, I do not. Um,
Yo, fun fact about Bo Nix, real quick, but before you continue, Lou, Tez Johnson on the Bucks is his
oh
adopted
yeah,
brother.
oh yeah, I know.
Word?
Shout out Tez.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he is. Yeah. And they played together over there in Oregon. Um, and honestly, I'm gonna have to say because with the most experience overall, and he hasn't been at the MVP level as he was last year, but I gotta go with the Bills. I think when it comes down to it, I think now
Yes,
with
sir.
with seeing the AFC more than likely without the Ravens and the Chiefs in there and the Bengals, right? I think it's a clear path for the Bills to go in there with more experience against these teams that don't really have it in the playoffs yet. I like what those teams are doing at the top, right? Denver, New England, Jacksonville. I like it, but I'm going with the team that with the experience. And for the NFC, I still believe in my Bucks, baby. I don't go fuck. I don't
Oh,
go fuck
Your
y'all got to
Bucks.
make
my
the playoffs
Bucks,
first,
baby.
my boy.
Good
Your
point.
Bucks are
Good
seven
point.
and eight, but
Touche.
I'm gonna give it.
Touche.
I will say one thing though. I will say the Bucks right now they are in a tight division, being in the NFC, sorry, South. So you are right
Yeah.
on that. They do have a slim chance, but yeah, they probably not
It's
making
getting
it.
slimmer by the day, my boy. And
I stand
it's
by my statement that I said earlier that Jacksonville is a better team in Florida.
I
It's
mean,
crazy to
based off
say, but it's
record
the
this
truth.
year, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think a lot of it, I mean, to be fair, was injuries. I've mentioned it before. The injuries had a big part to do with the year that we had. I do think also too Todd Bowles. I think maybe there was something off this year with Todd Bowles. The offensive coordinator is also does is not bringing the same type of intensity and you know I don't even know how to say it. It's just like the offensive playbook is just not is
Yeah.
the way how it was when Liam Cohen was there,
The thing
which is
is,
showing why
hmm
Trevor Lawrence is having the year that he's having, and overall just the Jags. So
y'all lost
yeah,
two coordinators. Y'all lost Cohen and y'all lost Canales. So it's like
yeah.
y'all keep losing y'all offensive coordinators like that.
Well,
I'm
I
not
mean
surprised.
they do so good. That's the problem. They do
Yeah.
so good. I mean, granted, and Liam Cohen was 10 times better than Dave Canales was, and Dave Canales still and Dave
Oh,
Canales still
no.
did well for us.
Bold
Yeah.
statement.
I like
Both.
Canales. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the way he's revitalized Baker's career, and then he's revitalizing Bryce Young's career. I don't know
Yeah.
about that.
And I mean, he did. I mean, he did it the right way. He sat him down. He
Yeah.
told him to, hey, take a couple of weeks off. Take it from the vet over here. Learn, keep practicing, and
Mm.
then look. He came back last year, finished off strong, and now they're basically, as of right now, on pace to win that division and taking our Bucks' hopes to make the playoffs.
You still got other teams that's out there. I mean, let's not forget you got the game tonight, Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Sorry, you got 49ers and the Colts. 49ers obviously looking pretty good at 10 and
49ers about
4.
to smash him.
And Colts 8 and 6, obviously led by
Oh,
theirs,
game,
led by Philip Rivers, none other than.
bro.
Oh man,
Not
Phillip
to not to not
Rivers.
to cut you off, but bro, I have the game on, like, well, the pre-show or whatever up, like, right now, and dude, he just looks so, like,
Fat.
the body just looks so off, like the shoulder pads look, he looks so, like, tight.
Yeah,
Like he looks like he's uncomfortable.
he's bringing back the old shoulder pads, bro.
Jeez, man. He
They
might as well bring
Yo,
the leather helmet back too.
yo, y'all know that video with Emmett Smith and Jerry Rice was back in their uniforms and they was
Oh
walking
man,
looking
they might as
better.
well
In the
bust them out
commercial.
too.
Bro, that's
Yo,
Philip Rivers, bro, in that
yo,
Colts uniform.
I still can't believe from the first episode when that was announced, breaking news that he was coming out of retirement. I was shocked. I thought that was a joke. I thought literally that was just like rage bait or some shit like that. That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Bro, that boy.
I even heard talk Tom Brady potentially might do it again, which
No, please,
Nah.
no,
let's
please, no.
Nah.
you
I
don't
mean,
want your
where the hell
QB
is he gonna
back?
go? Where is he gonna
Nah.
go? Where is he really gonna go?
Hey,
Y'all know that's
shit, I
how
don't know.
immediately no.
We'll take
Immediately
him at
no.
the we'll take him to the Giants. He might actually do
Oh,
something
oh,
for them.
trust me, that's one place he would
Ew!
not go. He would be hated. His legacy would be tarnished
Yo,
forever
if
if
I
he goes
see
to New
Tom
York.
Brady in a Giants jersey, I'm bleaching my eyes, bro. Like I'm bro,
We'll
that's
get
the
They, we're
hey
that'll
just
be
gonna
the
get the
like the
nastiest.
movie
and
Bird
get
Box.
yo. He would probably do it just to be funny. Maybe probably
No,
have
bro.
a. Come
That would be
on,
the
man.
nastiest jersey in any sport of all time. Like
I
That'd be
mean,
that's
wild
worse,
though. Would
bro.
that jersey
hypothetical,
sell? Would that jersey
No,
hypothetical,
sell?
bruh. That's worse than Hakeem on the Raptors, Patrick Ewing on the
Oh,
Magic. That's
yeah,
worse
that is
than
pretty
hey, chill
bad.
Russell
out, bro.
Westbrook,
Don't,
number
hey,
18 on the
don't slander my
Kings.
boy Pat Ewing here.
No, bro. That shit is
The Pat
nasty
Ewing.
work. No,
Yo,
bruh.
Hypothetical though, hypothetical. How crazy would it be? Just hear me out. Imagine he was still like 38 and he came out of retirement and went to go play for the Chiefs next season, knowing that Patrick Mahomes is not going to play at all. How crazy would that be?
That's also nasty. That's
I
also
know, but
nasty.
that would
Yeah.
be wild as fuck.
Yeah, it would be, but
Just 1 year,
I'm
he's like, "Fuck
glad.
it, like, hey, let me just go, try to win a chip for a team that already,
you know what?
had it."
I wouldn't even say 38. If he came in, if he was the same age as Philip Rivers, then maybe I would say, okay, a possibility. Just because I saw what he did when he was obviously at a much older age, I didn't think he was going to perform the way he did. So maybe if he came in as like the same age, 4 years younger, I think he's 48 right now. If he was 4 years younger, I'd probably say yeah, they had a chance if he was going to a team like the Chiefs because. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, you got Kansas City with the offense they have, especially when you have a head coach already with Andy Reid. I think you bring Tom Brady to that team, even at the age of 44. Shit, I don't know who's gonna beat them, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean, he need an elite tight end because that's been his bread and
Nah,
butter.
Tom Brady on the Chiefs, they would still be ass, to be honest with you. They would
Whoa,
still
Well,
be
yeah,
ass.
with
wow.
the
Let me
current
tell
team
you,
that they're constructed with, yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah,
I'm
they
just
would
saying,
be they would be bad.
assuming that they do what they did after that first Super Bowl ring,
Right.
they went in that next season. They just buffed up their team more because people just wanted to go join them, and that's what Tom Brady did over here with the Bucks. I mean, if we're gonna
Yeah.
be honest,
I'm gonna
so
tell y'all the roster construction that Tom Brady needs to be successful. He needs obviously a decent O line. He
yeah,
needs a receiving back and one power back. They don't gotta be superstars, just serviceable.
yeah,
He needs one tight end that can block and can catch.
an
You
elite
And
bring
th-
tight
back
end. If we're gonna be honest.
yeah,
you
an
bring
elite
back
tight
Gronk.
end. And
He's
Bring
then
never
he
back
had like a
Gronk.
needs
basic. He's never had a basic or below
but
average
he can play
tight
like
end.
with George Kittle. He can play with a grunt like
George
I was
those
Kittle,
just
type
yeah,
of
about to say,
guys.
would
George
you
Kittle's
bring
one
a
of the
George
best tight
Kittle? Yeah,
ends.
yeah. Of all the Titans right
No,
there, I
but
think that's
what
probably
I'm
going to be
saying
one of the
is
top
it
two between him and Kelsey.
no, but there has to be a certain archetype though. Like Kelsey wouldn't work as well with Brady as a Kittle or a Gronk because he
Right,
also needs
right.
the
They're more
blight.
receiving
Yeah,
and
he needs
blocking.
more like the blocking too because he's not a mobile quarterback. And
Yeah.
then he
Ain't
needs
that sure?
all slots with one goal ball guy. That's
Oh.
it. All
Well,
slot
imagine
receivers and
it's
one goal ball guy.
Isaiah Worthy, and who's the other one that they got? Rice,
Race
um,
Rasheed
Rasheed
Rice.
Rice.
Rasheed Rice. Yeah. I mean, but you had like a Tyreek Hill. That's a guy that it just you launch it. And then you got the slots right there. And then with the tight end, yeah. I mean, it would be the same, but
Man,
that wouldn't even happen.
Tyreek Hill. Man,
Yeah.
R.I.P. to that man's legs.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
facts.
bro. That shit hurt. At
Man.
that age too, rough.
Speaking of RIP, obviously we talked about it. We touched on it not too long ago on the other episode. We talked about the
Bro, our
shootings, and then
fucking
we
segues are elite. Sorry, I just had to shout out. The segues are elite, bro. You would have thought of some shit like that.
we did talk about Rob Reiner, and
Oh
obviously
my
he was
god.
recently killed. Another than his son and his wife, his obviously his mom. Neil Reiner apparently diagnosed with schizophrenia. All right.
Of
I'm gonna
course he
dive
did.
into it, but I'm gonna let Lou because I think Lou, you had something to say about this schizophrenia thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it's just my first reaction, like when we were talking on the phone earlier, and you mentioned it, I was just like, of course he did. Just how convenient, right? Like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
he does off the look, like the picture that you see. I mean, he does look a little off, right?
Definitely
But
on the spectrum.
but
Definitely.
why all of a sudden now is this being brought up as a diagnosed with it? I mean, I know that that type of disease is something that it's developed that with through time, um, but I mean,
Is it? I thought
come
that was something that was hereditary. Am I not mistaken? Isn't schizophrenia hereditary?
I that's a good question.
That is a great question. I don't
Look it up,
know.
Armani.
Yeah, look that up, man. You the
Search it
young
up.
one. I know you quick with the tip of your fingers, right?
Slow down.
That's
Um,
crazy.
but I mean, regardless or not, I mean, it still it still doesn't take away from the fact that it sucks that had to happen to them. I mean, you
It
know,
does have a strong genetic link. My bad to interrupt you, but yeah,
no, 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 yeah,
it's yeah. With genetics accounting for 60 to 80% of risks, but genes aren't destiny. So
Mm.
yeah, you
yes
most
and
of the
no.
time. Yeah, most of the time, if you have schizophrenia, it's likely to be hereditary, but it's not confirmed. Like it
But it
could
could be. But
be.
Mm.
obviously, for the people that it's not, then that means that it's developed with time.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah.
whatever reason
With
it may be. I mean, we don't know. Like, I mean, we don't know how he like, the type of lifestyle he was in being raised. I mean, we could assume, right? Just like everyone does, like, oh, kid of a celebrity, you got everything you want. But sometimes we've
mm.
seen it before where they crash
Man,
out.
we all
Um,
know. We know it's the
Yeah,
same thing when it comes to like
yeah,
the preacher's daughter. We all know the preacher daughter get down. Stop it. Fuck out of here. What you mean?
the
We
preacher
know
out
what the
here
fuck's going
just
on when
taking
it comes to these
bullets.
celebrity kids. These celebrity kids is being coddled like a motherfucker out here with the silver spoon in their mouth, probably a
Oh
gold
yeah,
spoon. We
absolutely.
we know they're privileged. Now,
Their
I'm not saying
struggles,
that
their
this guy was or
struggles,
wasn't,
yeah,
but
their struggles are
I'm
never as close as our struggles. If we're gonna be,
as
if we're
far
gonna
as
be
we could
honest.
tell, he had two parents. Most of us probably on this call right now don't have both parents at the same time, type shit. You
Yep,
know what I'm saying? So
yep.
it's one of those things where he had both. So the schizophrenia thing, to the people that do, it's sad that they would. It's like in a spotlight like this because it's kind of like a pit bull, for example. Pit bulls. People look at them like, oh, those are dangerous
Oh
dogs.
yeah,
Oh, stay away from them. But it's like that's not true. They're just like any other dog. You just gotta honestly train them right. And I'm not saying you train schizophrenia right, but it also plays a role too. Like maybe he wasn't getting the proper doctors or medication prescribed to him. Maybe he was off his meds. It could be a thousand different things it could have been. But the fact that the schizophrenia thing is just coming up, it is kind of like, all right, why like now after he's committed these two murders, heinous murders, why are we just now saying schizophrenia? So
can I
it
be
just
honest?
sucks.
I'm gonna
What's
say
up?
it. It's a cop out. It's a cop out.
Yeah, yeah,
Let's
they
be
yeah.
pointing the
honest.
finger.
That's why I
It's a
reacted the
cop
way that
out.
I did too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it could
it's a cop
there.
out,
It
bro.
Yeah,
sucks. It sucks that it's that though, because it's like now you're pointing a finger at at schizophrenic people, which is honestly probably not true. Honestly, I'm sure they're not erratic where they're killing their parents. Like
If
yeah.
you, bro,
that's
if you took him
extreme.
out and the man name was Tyrone Jackson, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's a monster. He
Oh,
put
I
him in
mean, yeah,
jail."
yeah. If we're gonna
Ah,
if we're
but
gonna go
that
down
guy, oh, he's
that route with it,
schizophrenic.
yeah.
It's mental
Yeah,
health.
no,
Oh, yeah,
it's a
all right,
fair, accurate
all
statement. Fair and
right.
No,
accurate
it
statement.
is.
I'm
But I mean, yeah.
if that
Yeah,
was
that's
Tyrone
the.
Jackson, he's a monster. He's not. It ain't
Yo,
no mental health. Let's be
and
honest.
clearly this Tyrone Jackson, this figure that you're talking about, is a black man. How crazy would it be if there was a Tyrone Jackson that he was a white?
Oh.
How you doing, sweetie? Name's Tyrone.
But
How the
he
how
from
the
the
hell are
hood
you?
though. He was raised with his grandma. You know what I mean? Like he from the hood, raised with his grandma. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
he
all right, cool,
white,
got it.
but
What
he,
we
you know,
what, what are you
huh?
trying to say when you raised with your grandma? Well, I'm
Yeah,
raised with
bro,
my
what you mean?
grandma.
Bro,
What you?
bro, nah, bro. We all know them white boys who be from the hood, bro, and that be raised with their grandma, bro. Like let's be, we know that archetype. It's an
Oh
archetype.
my
We know that
god.
archetype.
Anyways,
I
because we
created
just
once or
spoke
twice
about
on 2K
since
with my player. Yeah.
since Armani's over here talking about the black man in jail, let's talk about another black man
Here
that's in
he does
jail.
it again. Does it again. I
Well, we're
can't,
gonna
bro.
talk
I love
about
it.
Wiz Khalifa in a
Uh,
Romanian prison for none other than, yeah, y'all guessed it, weed. Like, yo, you
Come
serious?
on, we're still on that shit, bro. Like,
Come
it's
Yo,
on.
Wiz Khalifa, man.
bro, we in 2025, almost damn near
Wiz
2026, and we still
Khalifi.
locking people up for a plant. Come
I mean,
on, man.
I mean, we don't know the. I mean, I'm assuming the laws out there are, very
Yeah, I was
strict when
just
it
gonna
comes to
say,
weed. So, I
know where you
mean,
going, bro? Like,
yeah, I mean,
goddamn.
I also think that's even Snoop Dogg at this point. Like, everyone knows when Wiz is in the area, like, you're gonna get weed smoke, and I think cops don't even bother at this point. Same when they see Snoop, you see cops wanting to be around him and take pictures with him. So it's why would you do that, but then arrest him? You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
they're not
that's
gonna
what I'm
do that.
wondering. Like, I'm just curious. Hopefully, it doesn't turn into one of those things where like they hold this man forever type shit, and now we got to be like free
Oh
Wiz
yeah.
Khalifa type shit. You know what I'm saying?
How
But
they
yeah,
when
I
they
thought
do
I
that
seen that.
recently? Oh, with 21. I mean, his reason was different,
Yeah,
but yeah.
obviously,
I ain't
obviously.
gonna lie
But
though, y'all. I'm a.
I
It's
hope
this might
not.
be a hot take. This might be a hot take.
Hmm.
Them niggas don't give a damn about no Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg in Romania, bro.
Well,
Like,
no,
let's be
bro,
honest. Like,
How
bro,
you know?
they're
bro,
doing this. From my opinion, they're
bro.
doing this out. They know they could have let it slide. Like they know who he was. There's a reason why
That's
they
what I'm
allowed him in the
Do
saying,
they?
country. Yeah,
Do
bro.
they?
Yes, he's
bro.
not
How you
just
gonna
there
tell me they don't
visiting.
know,
No,
bro?
He
I'm
was
How
just
you
there
gonna
for
saying.
a
tell me,
show.
Wait,
bro? They
hold on. Let
know
me
Wiz
finish. Let me
Khalifa.
finish.
All right, let you
They
cook.
have fans. I'm not saying they don't have fans there. I'm saying the motherfuckers in the government and the
Oh no,
cops.
yeah, I get what
They
you're
don't give
saying.
a damn about who you are, bro. They
Yeah,
gon' they gon'
they're doing this for
so
media attention. This is what
well.
it is.
You got to know where you're going though. Like, yes, I agree. It's dumb. Why the arresting for something as small as weed? I agree. It's dumb. But you also have to know where you going, bro. Nigga, if I smoked, I'm not gonna go to China and be like, if I was like a celebrity and I'm going to perform in China, I'm not going, oh, y'all know who I am though, bro. Like, y'all know I smoke. Them niggas don't give a damn. Like, they gonna put you in jail because
I
they,
agree
they
with you saying
like
on that. It's just odd though. It's just odd of all places for him to get locked up for weed for it to be in a country of like called Romania. Like, I mean, where of all places was what was he doing in Romania? First of all, vacation? Do you vacation out there? Is it good spots? Anybody know about
I
that?
would say he's either
Never, no,
performing or he
never
was,
seen
you
it.
know.
Never saw it on the brochure.
You know what I'm saying? In Romania, a concert, like you just said, like who's listening to him out there? So that concert must not have been very,
I'm
very
sure,
big. So
yeah, I'm sure he
yeah.
got fans, like some
Hey,
type
I
of
can get
fans,
real
but
dark with it, and we can say some type of mob connection could be involved. We don't know.
nah, that
Shit,
boy
there's
was
a
tricking,
there,
man.
I mean, he's
there's a
home. I mean, he's home right now. His team is working with the government over there to try to see if they could just either, pay some court fees and just, kind of let it go under the table type of thing, or
you know he
he
doing a
does.
song after
You don't know.
this. He doing a
Yeah.
song after this.
First
I'm
day
letting you
out
know
of
right now.
Romania.
Yo, first he gonna be talking about how he was on that Romania pack, some shit. I'm telling you,
Wiz.
Yo,
telling you. But
bruh, you know what this
speaking
remind me
of,
of?
what's that?
But remember when Leangelo stole glasses in
I
China,
knew
bruh?
you were gonna mention that shit. Yeah, yeah, I remember.
Yo, nah, that was the
Hope,
craziest story in the
hopefully
timeline.
Trump is a big
Yes,
Wiz Khalifa fan and he pardons him.
yes, bro. Cause like you get
At this
caught
point, he
stealing in
probably
China,
don't need to.
bro, and then Trump let you out, like, bruh, nah, that's a crazy story in the timeline, bruh. I'm not gonna
Nah,
lie.
that's a,
Shout out
hey,
my
if you
boy Wiz, bro. I'm a big fan of Wiz, man, for a
Hey,
very long
if
time.
you
Shout out
in the
Wiz.
music industry, I guess you just got to be tapped in. I guess the boy Donald Trump is tapped into the music industry.
I
So
mean,
hey,
shit, we
Facts.
don't know what else he's
s-
tapped into, so I mean,
He let Kodak
speaking
and Lil Wayne.
of,
Oh, whoa, hold on. That's crazy.
whoa.
whoa,
What Lou
whoa,
just said is crazy.
what Lou just say?
We don't know what Trump is what else he's tapped into, bro. Like I mean, all these
Nah,
conspiracies and shit. Nah,
nah.
you're
Wha-
thinking about some extra wild shit. I was
Nah.
legitimately what I said is what I
All right.
meant.
Nah, bro. In today's times right now, what's going on in the politics and stuff? Nah, that's crazy. All right, go ahead,
Nah,
Khalil. My
nah.
bad. My bad.
Damn, you
You're
just
trying
made
you
you
were
just
trying to
fucked
make it
up
something
this.
else.
You just fucked up the whole entire segue, man. We were just talking about
Uh
music, and Lou had a whole topic for us with some music. So I just wanted to
I
hear.
did. I knew you. I figured you were gonna go down
My
that
B, my B,
segue.
my
I was
B.
expecting. I was expecting it.
My bad, y'all boys. All right,
No, man.
continue.
I mean, music has evolved. Music has changed. So I kind of, just so the listeners can kind of gauge what we like to listen to and kind of what's on our playlist now. I kind of wanted to ask you guys what are you currently listening to? What's on? I
Mm-hmm.
guess you could say repeat. On your phones, on the radio on the way to work. What's
Mm-hmm.
what y'all jamming to?
Oh, I already know for me it's gonna be some reggae, but I'm gonna put y'all on because y'all don't really know reggae like
Deliver.
that.
Run deliver.
Craft,
No.
Yo, let me tell you something right now. This music right here, no, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. This music is it's reggae music, so it's called his name is Kraft God, spelled Kraff space GAD. I don't know why, but it is. Yo, it's just pretty fire. I've been listening to
Craft
him.
God.
There's a couple. You got to. It's one of those things where if you don't understand patois, and for those that know what patois is, it's a Jamaican accent.
I
Yes,
know
there's
L.A.K.
actual name for it.
I know L.A.K.
Anyways, for my friends that speak a little bit of patois with a little bit of hints of Irish in there, I guess they know. Yeah, he's a pretty good dude. He's got dance hall music basically. I guess he'd be kind of considered like if you know Vibes Cartel, he's
Yep.
in that category of like of artist essentially. So he's probably on my repeat. I listen to a lot of his songs, a lot of his albums, honestly, throughout the year, and I'm sure he's gonna show up on my Apple Music top 20 whatever five shit that they be doing every year.
All right. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check him out. Craft
All right, Monty, what
Craft
about you?
God.
Just
Got it.
Justin Bieber?
Justin
Oh,
Bieber.
I know you want me. I
I'd
My
know you
rather
bad.
listen
care.
to I'd rather listen to Taylor Swift than Justin Bieber. Like,
Hey,
and they're
I
both
was
Don't be
bad.
trying to
They're
do
both
disrespectful.
something
bad.
and
Don't be JB got some bangers, bro.
hey man, I was just trying to cater to your age group. My bad.
Well,
Go.
bro, what? Where's y'all? Okay. Anyways, let me continue. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I've been listening to this 21 Savage album that just came out, bro. It's actually been fire.
Is it?
Um,
I haven't tapped into it yet.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I would say it's not as good as the one he dropped back in 2022, but or 2021. But no, it's pretty good. I say it's a pretty good comeback album for him.
I gotta listen to it.
And
I still haven't given it a spin.
Oh yeah, nah, it's fire, bro. Lou put me onto that Tory Lanez album from back in the day, which is actually I'm messing with it. I ain't gonna lie,
I
and I
told you.
always like
I
Tory
told
Lanez,
you.
but yeah, but I always listen to like his newer stuff, like Alone at Prom. I mess with that heavy. And then like his newer album. So I mean, I've been tapped into that album that Lou put me onto for sure. And yeah, bro, other than that,
Yeah,
like my
I got that
playlist has been
taste.
on repeat for the last 12 months, bro. So shoot, I ain't gonna lie. In terms of new stuff, the 21 Savage album and that Tory Lanez album for sure.
Yeah, bro. That Tory Lanez album is fire, bro. Like
Mhm.
when I heard that, I had that on repeat for so long, bro. It was insane. I love that album. All right, man. For me, as of late, my music taste is all over the place. So year round, it was a mixture of a bunch of shit. But as of late, as of recently, which are more recent albums within the last 2 weeks, has been Wale's new album. Everything is a lot. And I'm a big Griselda fan. So Benny the Butcher, Conway, West Side Gun. So
Griselda?
Hey, Benny the
Conway the
Butcher, let's
Machine,
go.
yeah, bro. Conway the Machine dropped a new album. You can't kill God with bullets. That album is, I mean, talk about lyricism. Mwah, beautiful. Um, oh, and then I fuck with Dave East too. So he dropped that Karma 4. I've been giving that a spin too.
Yeah,
That
Dave
shit
Let's
East. Yeah,
fire.
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
shit
yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
fire. Yeah,
I
yeah,
fucks
yeah,
with
yeah.
Dave East. Yeah, I fucks with Dave East. Like Karma, which one was it? Karma 2? No, Karma 1, I
Yeah,
think it
Karma. The
was.
first one was woof.
Yeah,
That
fire.
set the tone for him.
For a second, I was about to say he kind of fell off because he hadn't had an album like an album in a minute.
No, he drops shit. It's just like for some other ones he kind of goes a little bit more. I would say not everything is always from like start to finish is, bangers. This one though, Karma 4, I've been just from start to finish. It's all these guys are dropping albums now with like 20 plus songs, so, from the good
Facts.
days
It's
when they
like
used to just drop like 13 or so.
damn near a movie now. And the
Yeah.
movies
Well,
now are
the
not
songs
even
are shorter.
freaking like that.
The songs are shorter. Have you not noticed that with music now
Yeah, they're
lately?
like 2
When
minutes.
Yeah, they're like
No,
2 minutes,
what
three
I
and a half
noticed
minutes
more
at
now,
most, and then they got like
they be having
27 songs.
14 interludes too.
Yeah, and like 15 features.
It's crazy.
It's like half the album is just features. Like, bro, come on, you couldn't make an album with like just yourself. Cut that bitch down to 15, bro. Yeah,
Having
I've,
good
I've
old
noticed that.
mixtapes.
I've noticed that in that shift, and I'm assuming that has to do a lot with like record labels and stuff.
Streams.
You have to kind of keep it, short for the attention span of people nowadays, and then on top of that, all right, so we're compensating shorter songs, but we need more songs, more tracks.
Yeah, they inflating the streaming numbers, my boy.
Yeah,
But facts, facts. And I think
but
you wanted to talk to us about a show too. Stranger
yeah,
Things, some weird ass
man.
show.
Yeah, bro. I mean, this is episode 3 is the last episode everyone's gonna hear until after Christmas. So, I figured, now that on Christmas Day we are getting the second segment of the last season of Stranger Things before the last one on New Year's, I believe it's New Year's Eve or day, which would be just one long episode. I think they said anywhere between 2 hours, 2.5 hours. So, yeah, man. I mean, fuck. I can't believe you guys. I'm just gonna let it be known. You guys don't fuck with it. Like, how
It's
dare
not
you?
that I don't fuck with it. It's just that I have not started
Oh
watching it
I ain't
yet.
gonna
man.
lie.
I guess it's
I
good for you then because then you could just start
Armani's
the
not gonna
end.
watch it.
No, I've started
No,
it.
Armani don't watch shit.
I've watched
Yeah,
the
he don't.
first season and I've started the second season. And I'm gonna be completely honest, overrated.
Nah,
Here
bro.
we
You
Overrated.
go.
you don't you. I mean,
Overrated.
to be fair, you're not a big cinema, big movie guy or
Yeah,
a
you
big
don't watch
TV guy.
TV
So to
shows
be
or like
fair,
Well,
movies like that. Facts.
yeah, but I know when I'm entertained and I was not entertained
Nah, you don't know.
whatsoever.
You
what do
you
you
you're, you
typically
don't have.
entertain with besides porn? I mean,
Hey,
corn.
yo, I
I
don't
mean,
watch porn.
corn.
I don't want corn. Corn is
Corn.
no, I don't know. Like when Khalil put me on to like BMF or when I watched The
Uh,
Shy, I was entertained.
do I gotta
It
say
was
it?
good.
Do I have to
Oh
say it?
God, no! Don't say it.
Do I
Don't
have to
say
No, say
it.
say
Don't
it,
say.
say it,
Don't
it?
say
say
it.
it. Don't
It,
say. Bro,
nah.
I put you. I
It was a
talked
good
about
show.
so many other shows, and the
It was
only
a
show
good
you bring
show,
up is
bro.
BMF, bro.
Dude,
You could
I
have
Yeah,
mean,
talked about other
I've asked
shit,
this guy if he's seen Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul,
bro. Breaking Bad is
Ozark,
fire. Game of Thrones. How about
Entourage.
Game of Thrones? Didn't you watch Game of Thrones way
yeah.
back
Game of
when?
Thrones is fire. Game of Thrones is fire.
All right, so
Yo,
you
so
I
do
if you
mess
like
with
can,
Game of Thrones.
fantasy shit in some sort
so
of
if you can watch
It
capacity.
Game
just
of Thrones, you could
depends,
probably watch
bro.
Stranger Things then, bro.
Yeah,
How
bro.
you not interested?
I
You
think
just
Game
gotta
of
continue
Thrones.
watching it, bro. You gotta get
Sons
really
of
in the
Anarchy,
story.
No, bro.
bro.
I
You're
need
missing
more
out.
gore. I need more like
Sons of
Get the
rated
Anarchy.
story.
R shit. Like I
Get
Sons
the
of
story.
Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy.
I haven't
That's a
seen that
gory
show.
one.
okay.
That's fire.
I
That's a
heard that show
fire
was
one.
good.
You want something more gory? You got what is it? What is it? Damn.
Like I like adult
Last
themed
Kingdom.
stuff. I
I
don't
think
really
it's called The
like
Forbidden Kingdom, one of the two.
yeah.
That shit's fire. That's on Netflix. Bro, there's so
I
many
mean,
shows out
I
there.
told you about fun, like a funny ass show. I told you to watch Entourage. That shit is just funny, and it's like it has a good story to it.
I don't remember you telling me about
Entourage.
Entourage. You probably
No,
Nah,
I
took
remember
bro,
over.
I remember when he
Entourage
brought
is
that one up.
good, bro. I every now and again I catch myself just rewatching it. I mean,
Yeah.
all right. I mean,
You
it's an
gotta
older
tap
show,
into
but
these
The
shows, bro.
Sopranos.
Oh nah, I didn't watch Sopranos.
Oh my god, bro.
That's just old. I'm sorry. That's old. I mean, I've tried watching our first couple episodes of it, but I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those shows that I put on like I'm about to go to sleep type shit. So I put something on
It's
to
just
get my
background
eyes,
noise.
and then I end up falling asleep type shit. But there's sometimes if it's a good enough show, kind of like Armani said, like I'll keep watching it. But that one is just too old. Like there's just too many newer shows that are similar to that catch my eye more because it's newer than The
No, I get you.
Sopranos.
Yeah. I mean, there's
But
just
I can go back
so
though.
many shows, bro. So many shows, so many movies. It's like you really got to dedicate time to sit down and watch all these things, bro.
Hey,
It's just hard to
I vote
keep
we
up
do a
nowadays.
lack of control movie day, right? You know what I'm saying? We gotta teach this boy Armani some
You gonna
movies,
wine
bro.
and
We
dine
just
me too while you're
No,
at it?
I
whoa, 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 whoa. I
well,
ain't say I was gonna
hey,
take you now. I said we take a
hey,
vote.
a movie and chill is crazy.
Yeah,
Ain't
bro.
nobody said movie and chill. Where do y'all hear? What are y'all listening to?
I
You
don't know.
implied it
I heard.
though.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
implied it.
What were you really trying to say? I don't know. I probably misheard you.
I said that we should take a vote to go watch a movie. Ain't no one say anything about movie and chill. So calm your
Well, that
tips
I
over
mean
here,
that is
okay?
technically watching a movie, and we're chilling
And
watching it.
chilling, yeah.
All right. So with that being said, I think that is gonna be the conclusion of episode 3, fellas.
Yeah, episode 3, man. And that's it. That's in the books. Yo, we appreciate everybody supporting, liking the post, commenting on the post.
Facts.
We would love a repost. We would show the
We
love
we
right
sh- we,
back.
we, we shouting out comments. Shout out. I'm gonna shout out Ali. Appreciate the comment.
Yes,
Yeah,
Appreciate you.
sir.
Ali.
Appreciate you,
Yes.
Ali.
Appreciate that comment. Means a lot. Those little wins. We celebrated like we just won the championship. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah.
Um,
Facts.
yeah, fellas. I mean, that's it. That's a wrap. Episode 3. Until then, episode 4, we will pass the day of Christmas. So You guys
Crimin'.
enjoy it with your family. For the listeners as well, enjoy your Christmas.
Merry Crimin'.
And don't forget to leave big tips.
Yeah, facts.